Good morning, muffins. Sorry my face is so red, I just exfoliated and moisturized. But it's a wonderful Friday. I'm pretty pumped. I'm sitting outside because my husband's still asleep and the dishwasher's running, so it's real noisy in there. This is black coffee with cashew milk, unsweetened cashew milk, and fat-free Ready Whip, simply filling and delicious. I do want to clarify, hold on, let me get a table. I do want to clarify on the coffee that cashew milk is technically not simply filling. They suggest that you drink unsweetened soy milk, and it's because of the protein content in between soy and cashews, I guess. But the calorie difference is not that big of a deal to me. And since I do eat a lot of protein in other ways in my diet, I don't really feel like switching cashew milk for soy is that big of a deal, especially when I don't really like soy milk and I also don't really want to eat a lot of soy. So it hasn't affected my weight loss, but I do want to not put I don't want to put incorrect information out there. So just know that it's not technically simply filling, but I kind of feel like with simply filling, the guidelines are very gray, and you should do what works for your body and makes your plan work for you. So that's what I do with cashew milk. So I say go for it. If I was running simply filling, I would say, hey, people who like nut milks don't want to just drink soy milk, so maybe you should give them some other options, but I don't run Weight Watchers, Oprah does. So today is already magically delicious because I had an amazing weigh-in. I'm starting to think maybe this gluten-free thing is it's a working for me. So last week I weighed in at 191.8 or something like that. I'll have to put that down here, the exact total. Today I weighed in at 188.3. I don't know, but the math said that I lost 3.8 pounds. So I lost 3.8 this week. That's almost 4 pounds. What? So I'm glad to finally be back on track. Finally getting my diet and body and all that stuff worked out. So yeah, I'm feeling really jazzed to like get into health food. I'm not a crazy person. I'm still gonna eat delicious food, but I'm very motivated to eat for health and not really just because it tastes good, but I want it to taste good. But you know what I mean? Like healthy and delicious. So today I have a lot of errands to run. I'm gonna go get my nails redone. I got the SLS nails put on before we went to the beach, and these things are awesome, guys. Like, they're just now starting to get like really grown out, and I don't even think from a distance you can tell, but and the clear coat is starting to come off in some areas. But that's over 3 weeks of wear. It's pretty amazing. So I think I'm going to get another color put on, and then of course get them shortened because they're way too long. Whenever I have any sort of fake nail on top of my nail and they get too long, I catch them on everything. I slam them and stuff. I don't like them long when there's stuff on them. I think that SLS might be a good choice for me since I do a lot with my hands, like gardening and housework and stuff like that. And I feel like every time I paint my nails, it lasts like a day and a half, and it's only a little bit more expensive than gel nails anyway, so might as well get it just makes them super sturdy. Like, I have been gardening, I have been building chicken coops, I have been in the ocean, I have been at rivers. I mean, this has lasted, so I'm pretty pumped. I think I'm gonna do a cherry red. And sometimes I get in the mood for fun nails, but I usually stick to I usually get some shade of red, so like dark red, burgundy, cherry red, or black, or gray. Those are my primary fingernail colors. They just go with everything. They're my favorite colors anyway. It's just how I roll. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm also gonna go to the grocery store and look and see if I can find some delicious gluten-free stuff that I can have on hand just for when I'm having cravings for bread. Because right now I don't have any options. They're super high in points because gluten-free breaded items are low in protein because they're usually made out of like rice flour or tapioca or something like that. And they also usually taste like something you'd wash your dishes with, like a sponge, because gluten-free stuff is not delicious. I was gonna go to Whole Foods because Whole Foods has an amazing selection of gluten-free stuff, and I might we'll just see how long it takes me to do my nails and just how I'm feeling. But Whole Foods is not actually like feasible for me to go to on a weekly basis. It's an hour away, so I also maybe don't want to fall in love with stuff at Whole Foods because then I won't be able to get it. So I kind of want to shop locally because that's what I'll have access to. So I don't know. We'll see how the day goes, but that's sort of what's up in the air. Yeah, Looks like it's gonna be a pretty day today. I'm pretty jazzed. Had a good weigh-in. Delicious cup of coffee. Let's get it. I'm not super hungry, but I need to eat something so that I can take my meds. So I'm just having 2 of my peanut butter and jelly oat cookies. I did film my Cook With Me video on these. They will be up in a week or so. And then I'm gonna have a clementine. These are 2 Smartpoints each, or simply filling. So that's my breakfast. Hi guys, I am off to the nail salon. I brought with me my lemon ginger water. If you guys follow us on Instagram, then I showed you guys on Instagram yesterday how I make my ginger lemon detox water. It's not really that complicated. It's ginger, fresh ginger, and then I put hot water over it like you're making a tea, and then I let it cool down, pour it over ice, and add an entire lemon. It just makes you feel very cleansed, very flat-tummied. Plus ginger's super good for your digestion, so get that ginger, girl. So I also brought with me an apple. I'm not super hungry, so I didn't want to eat a big breakfast, but I always have to eat something if I'm going to take any sort of supplements, so I ate a little tiny bit of breakfast. Those cookies, guys, my husband is obsessed with them. I made 22 of them yesterday. There are 2 left. So, and I only ate like 6 of them since yesterday morning. So, he ate a lot of cookies. But they are really delicious, and I like the texture, and they're gluten-free, so I can eat them. So I am on my way. I decided I'm not going to go to Whole Foods. I just feel like if I go to Whole Foods, it's an hour away. I know that I will not only get sucked into feeling like, you know, some sort of like spirulina princess and buying all of the health food that I don't need or I'm going to eat, but if I do fall in love with some products there, I'm not going to be able to buy them again because I'm not going to drive an hour every week to Whole Foods. Just being real. So anyway, it's already like 80 degrees and it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to be like 90 something. I think we're gonna have a really bad summer in Georgia, which means our plants are probably gonna get baked to death. No bueno on the garden there. But I just hate hot. I hate this summer. I hate it. I would rather just have always spring, always fall. We can completely skip deep winter and deep summer. I can actually see when I put on my glasses. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna hop off of here because I'm just yapping. So yeah, got an apple, got a water. I did not eat the clementine. I only ate the 2 little cookies because I remembered that you're not supposed to eat citrus fruits with supplements because sometimes they can like counteract each other. I actually could be making that up, but just to be safe, I didn't eat it. I fed it to my husband. So all I've had today are the 2 breakfast cookies and a coffee, and I'm on my first cup of water. So I will check in with you guys. Maybe I'll get a Starbucks. We'll see. Hi guys. I am leaving the craft store. I decided to drop in for a few things because they always have coupons. But I got my nails done and I love them. Once this lady gets out of my way, I'll show them to you. So I got a pretty red. Oh, I just love them. Guys, the SLS is amazing. If you guys have those at salons near you, you should get them. I was worried that when they took them off, my real nails were going to be super like squishy and gross like they are when you get acrylics. No, they were like strong, they were super long, they'd grown out a lot. They were like I could easily have not gotten these done and just had my natural nail with like clear polish on it and it would have been fine. So I am now addicted. Wish it wasn't so expensive, but I'm gonna have to work that into the budget. But I'm gonna eat this apple. I'm going to the grocery store, so I'm not hungry when I go in there, and I will check in with you guys when I have some lunch. Alright guys, I am starving. It's a little bit after 1. I'm gonna have some buffalo chicken. It's buffalo chicken, and I put it on 2 tortillas. These are the Mission low fat. These are gluten-free tortillas, and then I have 2 slices of Jarlsberg light for 1 point a piece. And then I'm gonna have some of this Oprah Ranch for 1 point. So it'll be 3 of my weeklies, and this is completely simply filling. Hi guys, I just woke up from an epic nap, so I'm trying to finish up dinner. But I thought I'd show you the gluten-free stuff that I picked up. Is my phone recording? I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. The good news is when I'm on maintenance, there's a ton of gluten-free options out there. I mean, there's like baking mixes and cookie mixes and all this kind of stuff. So I just picked up 3 things because I didn't want to get crazy. A lot of them are high Smartpoints, so just didn't want to get nuts. But I found these Dough. I just really like the name. Doughs. They're bagel thins. They're only 100 calories. They're gluten-free. These scanned as 3 Smartpoints, which I don't think is bad for using weeklies. They're pretty thick for like a sandwich or a bagel You know, just something when you're craving something sandwichy or toasty. And then I picked this up I just wanted to try it. First, I love how simple the packaging is. It just says, pow! But it is a gluten-free, high-protein mac and cheese. This was pretty high points. I think one serving was 7 points, and there's 2.5 in this container. I think the whole box one is around 20, which is really high. So I don't know if this would be like a splurge meal, but sometimes, you know, you just want some easy mac. Plus, it's got 16 grams of protein per serving, which I just think is pretty good. So there's a whole bunch in this box. And then I picked up some gluten-free Bisquick. I figured this would be good if I just wanted to make like a single serving biscuit, or maybe if I just wanted some non-oatmeal pancakes, or maybe I wanted to make a mug cake. It's basically 1 point per tablespoon, so like 1/4 of a cup is 3 points, which I, again, don't think is too terrible. So that's all I got, but there was tons of stuff that I could have gotten. I just reeled it in. So that's all the gluten-free goodies I got at the store today. Alright, so for dinner I made some burrito bowls. I've got 1 cup of sprouted brown rice, which is simply filling. I've got my crock pot chicken burrito filling, which is just chicken breast, salsa, black beans, and corn, and then I sprinkled some seasonings on top. I've got some fat-free sour cream and 1/2 of an avocado. I'm going to count this as my healthy fat for the day since I haven't had my fish oil. So this is simply filling and dinner. These cherries were at the store today and they just looked so delicious. So I'm just going to have, I think it's about 1 cup of cherries for a bedtime snack. Alright guys, I'm going to end my vlog here. I just had some delicious cherries. I can already tell I'm going to have to go to the store and buy some more because I want to eat all of them. Cherry season is my favorite. They're so sweet and delicious. Also, I had some avocado with my dinner and I forgot how much I love avocado. So we're going to have to put that in the plan for next week. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on Muffin Chat Mondays, and hope you have a great weekend. Bye!